right, so this #1 featherweight contender is no stranger to this setting. Tonight, though, he believes he's just a much better version of himself and finally has the goods and the chops to actually be a world champion.
Sometimes you get there, John, and you're just not ready. It's not easy to become the best in the world. The first time this man got here, he was a great fighter. He was good, but he just wasn't ready to be the best in the world. He said that the moment he got back home, he went to work to improve it. He feels like all the improvements were made, and tonight he's the best featherweight the UFC had.
And it does seem as though we have taken two-way action on this fight, but a lot of people believe in the challenger, and I'm not just talking about his coaches. We'll see how it goes tonight. All right, so here he is. You can argue he is the best pound-for-pound male fighter in the world today, the UFC featherweight champion, Alexander Volkanovski, and he continues to add layers and wrinkles to his game. Absolutely incredible, all he has accomplished thus far.
He's a tremendous fighter, and John, you look at his style and you think to yourself, this would translate weight classes, pound for pound. That's the definition. He is pound for pound, and that was on full display when he just dismantled the great Max Holloway. But tonight in front of him, he has a very different challenge. It's not a guy he's seen before. He's got a formulated plan inside the octagon, and if anybody can do that, it's Alexander Volkanovski.
And one thing that has been key to his success, he's just never been flat on fight night.
Never.
Always seems to have his best. We'll see if he has it all going here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Diego Lopes. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one. All right, here we go, early round action with the UFC featherweight champion, Alexander Volkanovski. And when you want to talk about mixed martial arts evolution, perhaps no man has improved as much over the last 2 or 3 years than the featherweight king, Alexander Volkanovski. So much so that his opponent tonight doesn't necessarily know what he is in for. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe.
Oh, Kimura time. Yup.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move to half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep.
Close guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC.
He passes to half.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here. Just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Volkanovski getting work here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Volkanovski. Just over 3 minutes now to go.
Oh, nice combination, yeah.
Whiffs on the right hand.
Very fast leg kick lands for him.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. All right, now a little separation between the two fighters.
Beautiful little hook.
Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick. And now he's inside control.
Volkanovski's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Making all these shots count. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, hard ground and pound strike there. I believe that one opened him up. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
Oh, he's attacking choke now. Yep, that guillotine's deep. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively. It looks like some swelling is forming after that ground and pound strike lands.
Under a minute now to go in the round.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
And now he's got the back. Lands with the ground and pound here. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you gotta be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Beautiful reversal on the ground.
Well, you're starting to see the damage now, bleeding from his cheek.
Getting him out here. That was a slick transition.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Round two next. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. Huge kick right there. Don't want to take too many more of those. Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Huge land for Volkanovski.
and punching with the free hand.
Single leg takedown attempt here, and did that get you out of your seat? Beautifully done by him there.
Oh, man, I jumped up and down. Am I watching the Olympics or a mixed martial arts fight? You don't see single legs this good unless you're watching a real high-level wrestler.
Well, significant swelling now in and around that left eye. Might even be starting to close. Close guard. That's a heck of a strike to land from bottom position. Now the hammer fist here by Volkanovski. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move to half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep.
Oh, and there's a takedown attempt, DC. Not a great one. Might as well tell your opponent you're shooting, huh?
Yeah, he's your best friend. Tell him that you want to take him to his back and watch him defend and then beat you up with the fight stand.
Going to the leg kick now, and it's there. Nice job by Volka.
The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Two minutes now to go in round two. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Pretty good work with the strike there from bottom position. Oh, Volkanovski's in half guard. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Well, at this point, hard to blame him for headhunting, right? He has caused some significant swelling upstairs and continues to attack that area to great effect.
Absolutely. I mean, the guy has done a great job recognizing where he had an advantage, where he has an ability to separate himself from his opponent. He's done exactly that, and it's showing in his opponent's face with all that swelling.
1 minute to go in the round. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Oh, the ground and pound is there.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Johnny Lee just gets up. Nice leg kick.
Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round. Pretty interesting to see him mixing it up with the kicks here, some calf kicks, and now attacking the thigh effect.
Just throwing a traditional leg kick. The traditional leg kick was a little higher. Everybody wants to talk about that calf kick right now. There's still a lot to be done with those traditional leg kicks.
10 minutes in the books.
Nice. Everything is going perfect. You're striking, looking beautiful. You're hunting this kid. You're hurting him. Just keep going.
All right, so leg kicks on leg kicks, the big storyline in that round. DC, take us through the replay, man.
Yeah, he was, I mean, what a display of high-level striking. What a display of getting the leg to the target very, very quick. So quick that your opponent cannot react. Great job.
You ready? You ready? Do it.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Oh, and a nice counter there with the hook after he blocked the previous shot. Takedown defense is there.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard. Now he's going full mount. He's got to start throwing now.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground pound.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
All right, setting up for submission now. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Volkanovski. Oh, great job by him there to reverse things and get the dominant position. Are working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Big ground and pound. Oh, elbow inside. Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Another ground and pound strike gets home. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Volkanovski's in half guard now. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Volkanovski going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add.
There it is, now he's going to mount.
Making all these shots count.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yeah.
90 seconds now to go in the round. Ground and pound strike there now. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
Nice. Oh, he's got a choke.
Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in. Oh, he's out. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
That eye's starting to close.
Oh, shades of the Godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from this top position.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Oh, he continues to land on
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight. He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Nice. Nicely done. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
Everything's gonna be fine. You okay? You okay? You look okay to me. You've taken way bigger shots than that. All right, that was nothing.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Volkan. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Volkanovski's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action.
Fight.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Volkanovski's pass is denied.
Gotta be careful, arm.
Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated, working towards the finish. He's out. What's the mission defense on this?
Let's work. I'm going to stand this up.
Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Oh, trying to pass it here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Well, this is not football. Targeting is legal, and he is going at that cut, which is getting worse with every passing ground strike. Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out. Or guys start to attack triangle.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten. Oh, watch guillotine here.
That guillotine is tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Well, targeting is a penalty in football, not here, as he continues to attack that swelled area. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Volkanovski.
Great job landing from the top position.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Striking pretty well from the bottom here. Volkanovski's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Checks that leg kick. Oh, single collar tie here. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
1 minute. Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. We go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 4 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski!
All right, so Alexander Volkanovski getting it done yet again, and with style points tonight, he is your winner by knockout, and of course the